I'll try and remember and do it tomorrow, Bib. Right. I'm back on mic now because it's just me playing in the house, so don't have to worry about the sound feeding back. Oh, it's quite loud. Right, let's do Quiplash first. Oh my god. I need to... hang on. There was another setting I needed to change, I think. Oh well, never mind. The older ones don't have all the settings. Excuse me. I can't really remember too much about this one. I remember I bought Quiplash like as a separate thing. I think they released a couple of the games before they kind of packed them all together. So I had that and like You Don't Know Jack, which I didn't really get because it was all Americanized. I didn't really understand the point. Hey Rindux, unless that's you barely pretending to be Rindux. No, I've just seen in the... I've just had to check Nightbot logs. It looks like it is the real Rindux because he's here in the chat. So there's no imposter this time. Oh, I need to update. How did you get on Paladins? Yeah, I've got it. I used to be half decent at it, but Lex was my go-to character, but they totally nerfed him. And then I think Vivian, she the one with like the rifle. She then became my favourite, but I think they nerfed her as well. I don't mind her going it every now and again. It's not something I would like go out of my way for though. and I don't really do healer. Which one's Sky? I think I've played as Sky before. Hey Brad, man, you alright? Like you know, like when people go in and they take your character and then you're left with having to find something. I've gone as random characters just to have a go. I've bought like a couple, like not with real money, just like with the sort of daily rewards you got, but they got rid of them as well. You used to get like free loot every day for signing in. Right, so the music doesn't drive everyone crazy, and as soon as we've got a decent number of people, should we just give it a start now? And then obviously once the game's over, we can have any new people jump on the next one. Alright, let's give it a go. Can't believe I didn't win in the other Quiplash game.
Thank you very much, theme song. Welcome to Quiplash. I'm Schmitty with an S. Hey, welcome to the pizza party, you guys. There's no pizza. I wish I had given up.
Don't think people appreciate my sick sense of humor.
This is round one. You'll get 2 prompts on your device. Just answer them however you want. Your responses, or quips, will be pitted against someone else's, and everyone will vote on their favorite. You score based on the percentage of players who like your answer. Plus, there are winners' bonuses at stake. Go!
Like, my humor mainly revolves around pedophiles, very inappropriate sexual things. Like, games like this normally allow me to channel my my inner Frankie Boyle.
Okay, here we go. The first prompt is, coming soon to a theater near you, Benedict Cumberbatch is blank.
I don't get that. Get a lot
Next
of people
up,
to go AFK on
Pluto
games
isn't
like
a planet
this.
anymore. Time to vote.
I'm gonna have to go with the weirdest one, because that's how I roll. But Rindex doesn't make sense, man.
And next, a bad way to remove unsightly chest hair. Vote on your devices. Next in line, a rejected crayon color. And next is, you never forget your first blank. It's voting time.
I like the callback.
Coming up next, what happens when Wile E. Coyote
I was
finally catches
wondering
the
why you
Roadrunner?
keep disappearing.
Vote on your devices.
Hey, finally I get a win.
That's round one. Let's take a look at the scores. It's now time for round two. Everything is worth double, twice as much.
Excuse me. See, when you get a good set of questions that you can answer without having to put too much thought into, this is when it really works, I think. It's when you're sat there scratching your head thinking, what the fuck? Hey, Ghostman, you alright? Yeah, I'm good, man. What about yourself? How you doing? This is not going to be a late one like last night. I can't have another 5 o'clock in the morning
the
finish.
only job you would do for free.
Yeah, it was good.
Okay,
no,
next
you
one.
should be down in bed.
Something you probably shouldn't try to sell on eBay. Time to vote.
But no, it was good. The annoying thing is obviously streaming direct from the PS4. You've got to cut the stream when you want to switch games and stuff. Yeah, I don't know what time I'll go to bed, but I need a better bedtime tonight because I'm back in work on Wednesday. What? Why did no one? Mine was current. Come on.
And next, another name for Toe Jam.
What is toe jam? Is that just gunk that collects in in between your toes?
Coming up next, the worst reason to use a time machine.
Getting a lot of non-answers in this. This is disappointing.
And next is, it would be scary to read on a food package, may contain trace elements of blank.
See? Again, I went with a topical. So you just got to see in the top right, you've got Jackbox.tv, and then you've got the room code. So at the moment, you'll be able to be in the audience, and you can vote on which one you like. But obviously, when we restart, you can.
Welcome to the last lash, the final round. Stakes are tripled. There's
You
just
can then
one prompt,
take part
and
proper.
You're all getting it.
I wish they did like a PS4 Cards Against Humanity. They'd make a killing on that with like the expansion packs and stuff as DLC. I missed the question there. If a winning coach gets Gatorade dumped on his head, what should get dumped on the losing coach? Yeah, very true, Mag. Sorry, I just noticed you. My laptop is
All right, we're
lagging.
ready. Okay, in round 3, you get to award 3 votes. You can give them all to one answer or spread them out.
Right. Wow. That's a lot of no answers. So, in terms of the time, is that why we're getting all these no answers? Because it's on like extended timer for streaming. Because I'm finding on my site the timer seems to be going on for too long. But like on my laptop now, my stream is like 3 seconds behind. Oh, right, I get you.
It's over. Let's take a look at the final
Yeah,
scores.
I do find the character limit on some of the answers are a bit, they're a bit sucky. Right then, let us start again. keep feeling like this is a weekend. Nice, man. It's a shame your little avatar is not green on the game. Yeah, Ghost. Like, normally, like, I never used to play this online with anyone. It would be like when we had like family game days and stuff. And it was only when I decided to give streaming a go proper. And we were over the in-laws, and we chucked on Trivia Murder Party 2, and that went down really well. Like, loads of people joined in and stuff. But then we were getting demands, and yeah, man. Like, I've got Jackbox Party 1, 2, 3, 4 and 6. I skipped 5 because it's shit. But they've got like a bundle. I don't know if it's in the sale right now. But they got like all of them together. But there's only like 1 or 2 games on each pack that I like. Like on this one, it's Quiplash and Fibbage. Drawn ones I'm not really fussed on. Bidiots is alright. But like, yeah, I think Drawful 2 is only free on PC and Xbox though, isn't it? Yeah, I know. Like over here, they're on about stopping people even going out for exercise, so it's literally just going to be for food and medicine, and that's it. Because like on the weekend in London, there was like a fuck ton of people that went to whatever park it was, and folks just don't realise that they might feel fine, the people around them might feel fine. But then it's like, think of the bigger fucking picture. Like, I get it must be frustrating. Like, my wife pretty much doesn't leave the house because I've got to go to work, but then she's home with the kids. So the only time she gets to go out is just to do shopping, which is a task in itself. So that's her only kind of break. Well, apparently there's 9 different strains of it at the moment, so it's evolving. But then they changed what they say about it. Like, they said young people would be fine. It was mainly the elderly and the vulnerable. Now it doesn't matter about age. Doesn't matter how fit and healthy you are. They said animals can't contract it or feel the effects of it. They might be able to carry it, but nothing else. But then apparently a tiger's been diagnosed. I don't think it's one of Joe Exotic's ones, but you know. Yeah, I haven't bothered with a mask. Like, the mask really is more for if you think you've got symptoms, just to stop you from spreading it. But then I see people with the masks and they've got gloves on, but they're touching everything with their gloves. It's like you know, in hospitals, doctors, as soon as they touch something else, those gloves get changed. You know, they're constantly going through umpteen pairs of gloves. It is mad how vile people are becoming from it. Like, I found it's made me more patient, more appreciative of things. Yeah, that's true. Obviously, if you're in a small town, you know, obviously there's less people to get infected, but it's more noticeable because percentage-wise, but it is very much like a lot of the fictional stuff in like Captain Trips and The Stand. I don't know if this game's gonna work with just 3 of us, but we've got more than 3 people viewing, so I don't know if anyone else is wanting to join us. Yeah, I know what you mean. Well, we were meant to be going on holiday to Spain in June. That's not gonna happen. But we don't know what's gonna happen with our money or anything. Like, it's all protected and all that, but we don't know if they're gonna try and push to reschedule. But then when the fuck do you reschedule it for? You don't know what's gonna happen. It's just mental, the amount of upheaval. And it's insane to think that weeks prior we thought we were going to be in World War III because of the fucking Iran situation. But like, everything has stopped, or it seems to have stopped, because the media doesn't cover it. So Iran, you're left to assume that everything's fine. Climate change, because like all the shops and that are giving you free plastic bags again. You're being urged not to use public transport, so it's like a complete U-turn on the climate change front. Yeah, it's just typical timing, Max. It's always the way. Right, we'll give it a try with 3 of us. I genuinely don't think it'll work. I think obviously in terms of the scoring and that, you need...
Alright, it is time for a ride on the Quiplash wagon. Let's see who we got.
You need sort of decent numbers.
TV? Well, you'll do. Let's go.
Maybe not a full room, but
you'll score points based on the percentage of people who prefer your answer. Have at it.
Unless we get audience, I suppose. Yeah, it's just more, you know, having variety. I don't know how to answer this one.
take a look. First one. The best way to survive a bear attack is blank. Okay, pick your favorite.
Kind of. The biggest thing you've got with this, excuse me, is hoping people understand what it is you mean. Like, a lot of mine are references. So, like, if you haven't seen or heard of what it is I'm on about, then you're not gonna get it.
For belly button lint, probably. It's voting time.
But sometimes if you get two really good answers, it's kind of like that situation where you're to pick which kid is your favorite, or which, you know, which one you want to let live in a hostage situation. Very difficult. Oh, what? I went for the alliterated answer.
Next in line, a name for a really bad Broadway musical. Vote on your devices.
See, I know mine isn't gonna get liked. But mine was based on the fact that there was such a show as Spider-Man After Dark, and it went horribly wrong. Like, people were getting injured. I don't even think they made it.
That's the end of round one. Let's take a look at the scores.
Like, I think they just called it all off. So I remember hearing about it on Hollywood Babylon, the Kevin Smith and Ralph Garman podcast.
Silly round one.
Stroke live show. Well, it does help take your mind off it. Although we do keep going on about COVID-19 lately in this thing. And my question is just playing right into it. The good thing is a lot of people play games like this on Twitch. Excuse me. So, I don't think you're ever at a loss for finding something. And it's cool, obviously, because you don't have to buy the game, you don't have to download it.
It's time for some quiplashing.
As long as you've got a browser and a means of viewing it.
Makes when it falls and no one is around to hear it. Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite.
But what does a fox say? That's it. Sometimes you don't really know the relevance of a question, or because of the word, and you're like,
Next
you don't really know what the
day off is just 12 straight hours of blank. Time to vote.
I know, but I was just thinking of the song was, what does the fox say? See? No
Coming up
fair.
next, a magazine category that hasn't been invented yet. Sent in by Leonardo Leo on Chewing Gum Anchandia from the Bronx. It's voting time.
I don't think midget goat porn exists. You voted for it though.
And that's all for round
I don't even
two.
know if you
Fire
can
up
get
the
midget
scoreboard.
goats. Welcome back, Time Warp.
This is round three, the last lash. Points are tripled, and everyone gets the same one single prompt this time. The prompt is the first thing to do if you're attacked by a shark. Okay, soak it in. Give out your votes now.
I don't know, you guys have got more points than me. I think you're ganging up on me. Do I? I don't think so. I tried to type politely advise that you've got COVID-19 and it must stay 2 meters apart away from you, but they obviously wouldn't allow me to have all of that, so yeah. Yeah, I got the majority vote.
That's the end. Let's see the final scoreboard.
Mags is killing it. Alright, we'll see if anyone else wants to join. We had audience, but then they disappeared. So I don't know what was happening. Right, so you're now Blue Ghost Gamer. You get in every colour that you're not. Although blue and yellow make green, so I suppose there's method to the madness. Right, well there's more viewers now, so anyone else wanting to join? I think it's a conspiracy. It's probably the same people that created COVID-19. when it was first called COVID-19, I remember I saw someone, and it wasn't a joke, they were deadly serious. Hey, Mr. Smith. Saying, so this is COVID-19, what about the previous 18? And I'm like, what? It's like they went from Madden whatever number to Madden 25. It's or like the iPhone 10 or X. There wasn't an iPhone 9. Oh, thanks, Max. Right, well at least we've got one. Oh, here we go. Getting more joiners now. I'll give it a minute and see if we get anyone else. If not, it's a decent number, plus it's an odd number. So it should mean there's no kind of stalemate or anything. Right, we'll jump in now. So that's the other problem. Once you've joined, you can't leave. So obviously if we hang around too long, folk go AFK. And there's bugger all you can do about it.
I am Josh Schmitty-Schmitzenstein. You are court-ordered
And you
host
can't
of
expect
Quiplash.
people to sit there waiting
You guys ready
ages
to
for you
lose
to
about 10
start.
minutes of your life? Great. Time for round one. You get points.
I
based
do
on the
think there should be more
percentage you
rounds
like
on
your
this,
answer,
though.
and a bonus if you get more votes than your opponent. Go.
Well, I didn't like my second question. It was absolutely shit. Which therefore makes my answer absolutely shit. But I do think they need to, because I know you can play like Cards Against Humanity online to a degree. Like, I don't think it's official, but they need to make a proper one.
Let's start this
That'd be
show.
cool.
Starting things off, an animal Noah shouldn't have saved. Okay, everyone, vote for your favorite.
Why pigs? We need bacon, we need sausages. Can't go without bacon.
And next, an alternate name for the Mona Lisa. Time to vote.
Should have been that bitch. That fucking bitch. No, that bitch Carl fucking Baskin. Honey badgers are horrible. My only experience of them is in fucking games like Far Cry and that, and they attack the fuck out of you.
Next up, the title you'd come up with if you
An
were
Elder
writing the
Scrolls.
Olympic theme song. Vote on your devices.
See, this is where I struggled. I know, but I couldn't think of anything else. Like, why the fuck is there a theme song for the Olympics? Is that even a thing?
Next in line, the first names of each of your nipples. It's voting time.
Funnily enough, that's what I was trying to think of. Time Warp, just like Eurovision song titles that you could convert into like Olympic themed tunes, and I couldn't. Twas a struggle.
Okay, next one. The title of a college admission essay that would definitely get rejected.
Wait, what? So I would have said something like Harvey Weinstein is innocent or something. That would cause
Round
uproar.
one is in the books. Let's see the scores.
For the record, I don't believe that's the case. It was for a funny answer. He's an absolutely vile man.
It's time for round two, where all point
I noticed how
values
his
are
health
doubled.
has all of a
That's
sudden
right,
gone downhill
doubled.
because he got caught. He would have been fucking living the high life if he hadn't been busted. Since the keyboard updated on my phone, my typing is shit. Yeah, I'm not terribly happy with my answers for this either.
Okay, here we go. First up, the best thing to blurt out in order to ruin a beautiful sunset. Okay, pick your favorite.
What are mics? Yay. I got a Quiplash.
Next is
Oh, right, okay.
something you shouldn't use a chainsaw for.
So,
Time to vote.
if you had been able to go to the liquor store, what would you have picked up? What's like your main drink of choice?
And next, what's really in a camel's hump? Vote on your devices.
And you could also make hand sanitizer from vodka. If you were desperate. So I was drinking amaretto, like, excuse me, I don't normally drink too much. Well, that much. But I had, yay! I had like rum and,
Next one,
amaretto
sport
for
idea,
Christmas.
professional blank. It's voting time.
Given the COVID-19 situation, that's my judgment for my answer here, my vote. Yeah, that's insane. I mean, so can you not get, like, I suppose if you're in a small town you might not have it, but can you not, like, buy alcohol in like Walmart and stuff like that?
Next in line,
So
what's the U.S. government really
there's
hiding in
still
Area
out
51?
of toilet roll over there. That's
Time to
insane.
vote.
Like over here it's calmed down because they're like only letting certain amounts of people into shops, and you've got to like queue 2 meters apart, and then it's like 1 in, 1 out. Like they'll let maybe 20 to 30 in, depending on the size of the store. Suppose can reuse socks. Dread to think what the washing machine's gonna be like. Fucking clogged up with shit.
We've reached the end of round 2. Let's see what happened.
Ooh, look at me. I don't understand the toilet
This
paper
is round
situation.
3, the last lash. One final chance to catch up. Point values are tripled, and everyone gets the
It's
same
like when it
prompt this
snows
time.
over here and people like rush and get
Last
bread
lash
and milk,
prompt
but
is
you
the
can only
worst
keep
name
that
for a
for so
summer
long,
camp.
even if the milk's refrigerated. And I'm not a big fan of frozen milk. Shit.
Let's see the responses. Hand out your votes.
I couldn't answer. For some reason it wouldn't let me hit submit. So like, are your stores, Mags, are they like low on toilet roll because obviously you've got the people stocking up, but is it because it's harder to get deliveries where you are? It's like the supply chain to the stores is not as good. Because I honestly don't think. Have they not put in limits for like people so that they can only buy, say, like 2 of a particular item? Thing is, you guys, like, I don't know if it's everywhere, but they have, like, there's the Extreme Couponer store, show, and like seeing some of the stockpiles people have just through them potentially getting shopping for nothing, or to have money back from the store. Like over here we don't have that. Like if you have a discount thing, it's like you've got to say spend X amount to get X amount off, but you can't like use more than one coupon at a time. So you can't like stack them up. Well, if it was the end of the world, you'd be fucked. It's weird because apparently there was a leak from some Chinese scientists to say that it was created in a lab. Excuse me. And obviously lately we've been on about how the planet isn't able to sustain all the people that are on it. And China is obviously one of the most heavily populated countries in the world. Yeah. It's just like Walking Dead though. They ain't fucking raiding super stores and stuff. It's houses you need to fucking raid.
Hi, I'm Schmitty, which is Norwegian for bringer of Quiplash. Amazing coincidence. I had a dream that you were all together.
Thing is, it's been turned into this sort of almost political thing.
This is round 1. You score
but
based
no one
on the
knows.
percentage of players who like your answer.
Or if they
Plus,
do, they
there
ain't
are
telling
bonuses at stake.
us average Joes. Sorry, I keep fucking yawning. But yeah, like, I'm a big Final Fantasy fan, although I am holding off on Final Fantasy VII Remake. I'm thinking I might try if I can and hold off until the complete edition's out. But like, obviously that's about the planet being destroyed and then reclaiming itself. Yeah, mine aren't the best either, Ghost. But like the whole Gaia theory and stuff, and obviously they've shown in the news and that where people are not going out, like actually fucking listening to the governments and whatnot. There's animals appearing in places that they have never been seen before or for a long time.
Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite.
Yay. Gotta try and get the Tiger King quotes in there, like, you know.
Coming up next, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
I don't know
Vote on your devices.
who that is. Who is Carmen Sandiego? Oh. I mean, it sounds like an American person, or someone that would be known to America.
Okay, next one. The pyramids would be even more impressive if they contained blank.
We were on
It's
about
voting
Egypt
time.
and the pyramids earlier. Toilet roll. I should have thought of toilet roll. It's needed more than heroin right now, isn't it?
Next up, a surprising thing to find stuck to the bottom of your shoe. Time to vote.
Toilet roll. Gum's a common
Next in
thing,
line,
Ghost. Come
a
on.
really stupid
Have to be
idea for a
someone
phone
else,
app
like,
that would still make you
you
millions
know.
of dollars.
Jimmy Savile's
Vote on
address
your
book.
devices.
Why does it Photoshop tigers? Nice.
That's all for round one. Here's the scoreboard.
Who, the
Now
dick
round
pics
two,
or the
where
tigers?
All points and bonuses are doubled. The drama.
Oh. Are any of us okay? Let's start this show. First Mine
one,
aren't brilliant
a
again.
sign that you're a bad teacher. Okay, pick your favorite.
I don't know who that says more about. Me for thinking it up, or you guys for voting for it.
Next one, the worst album, blank sings the blues. It's voting time.
I suppose where the middle finger's been.
Coming up next, a surprising purchase on Willy Wonka's credit card statement. Time to vote.
Sticking some casual racism in there now.
And next, a terrible name for a cruise ship. Vote on your devices.
Whoa. Apparently they're meant to be making a Titanic 2, not a film, like a ship. And they're actually calling it Titanic 2. It's like, would you really want that name associated with anything? It's like Kevin Spacey. You know, you don't really hear his name or see it attached to anything now. You'd try to remove yourself from that situation. I don't know. The movie was pretty shit. Tried to romanticize something.
Let's see who completed it well.
Fucking.
And now round 3, the last lash. Point values are tripled.
And Jack,
you'll all be
as in
the
Jack
same
Daniels.
prompt this time. Your prompt is: the 4 horsemen wouldn't be as scary if they were the 4 blank men of the apocalypse.
Oh. What, a guy that drowns and just sinks to the bottom of the ocean. Why did you want that? I've gone quite dark with my answer.
Time to take a look. Vote with your votes now.
Yeah, there was enough room on that door. Dumb bitch. She's worse than Carol Baskin, that bitch. I should have gone with the 4 Carol Baskin men. No one liked my Klansmen.
That's
Fuck
it.
you guys.
Let's take a look at the final scores.
Still won. Screw you. That was quite funny, that one. That's the thing, you can't count on anything in this game, because again, it depends on if the people get the humour behind it, or like context or whatever. I do find the majority of times I've played games like this with American people, they don't get it. I think it's because obviously the biggest thing is like, you know, it's a very British thing to be self-deprecating and joke about very dark things. I've been meaning to do Fallout 4 on a stream. I got bored of the game like not long after I got it. I got Fallout 76 as well. I'm waiting for the NPC update before I get back into that world. And even then I might not get back into it. But Fallout 4 is just so bad in comparison to 3. Like, I love the idea of base building and stuff like that. But like, I'm the fucking general of the Minutemen. Stop telling me to go to this fucking farm to save them. There should be other lackeys to do that. I haven't even done the DLC. Like with Fallout 3, as soon as the DLC came out, I was like all over it. I was like white on rice, just fucking blitzing through it, and I couldn't give a fuck about Nuka World or the other stuff. Can't even remember what came out. I did Far Harbor ish. I didn't 100% it. I haven't played Payday 2 because I think it's on PlayStation now. Division 2 is good. So what's a Michigan accent like? Like, is it different to like a Chicago accent, or is it very similar? Like, are we talking sort of Dan Aykroyd and Blues Brothers? Yeah, but you must have an accent. Like, you probably wouldn't detect it. It's like me. People think I sound really Scottish, but I think living in Wales, my accent's kind of softened massively, just because I've had to kind of get used to people not understanding what the fuck I'm saying. So typically it's when I'm angry that I end up sounding more Scottish. Yeah, man. Well, go to bed. You can't sleep standing up next to me. No, just go to bed. Yeah, Ghost, I've heard you. At first I couldn't, like, because you were only saying, like, one word kind of things. I couldn't figure it out. But then obviously, as you're saying full sentences, you can hear it straight off the bat. out. As in, like, going out. Because, like, I say, out as in anything as well. So, like, say you're telling me a story and I say, oh, is there out else I should know? So that's spelled O-W-T, but it means, is there anything else? Doesn't look like we're gonna get anyone else joining. Shall we try switching it up? Let's try Fibbage. Let me I need to update the stream as well. I'm getting pretty tired though. Saying that though, I could just leave this fucking game run and you guys could just run riot on it. It's not so much lying, it's more just like fake news, alternative facts. That was a thing from the Trump administration, wasn't it? This is more like, have you seen this game before, Max? No, it's fine. Right. So basically, a lot of it is like either coming up with a definition of something. So obviously something that's like bullshit. So think of it like Urban Dictionary. So it's maybe not a proper word, but you've got a definition to go along with it. Or like a fact. So like in 2020, 10,000 people admitted to, and then you would say like, I don't know, having masturbated in a church. And then you've got to work out which is the actual truth. Alright, we'll jump in and then you'll see. It's not lying per se, it's just...
Hi, I'm your host Cookie. After the game, stick around to hear about an incredible investment opportunity. 3 people. That's a good number for a game of Fibbage or a hot tub. But you're sticking with Fibbage? Okay, totally fine. Oh, and anyone else can get in and join the audience. Yeah, you can play along for your own personal score, and you can like your favorite lies. Let's do this.
You ever listen to the Tell 'em Steve Dave podcast at all?
500 points for everyone you fool with your made-up answer. And you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. And everyone gets a defibrillator, which removes all the
You're not
two
American
answers
if you're
on any
not
question.
into that.
Save it for a tough one. Alright, pick a
Like
category.
they do a game called 1, 2, 3, so like there's one truth in amongst 2 false stories.
Okay,
And
here's your
they
first question.
kind of just
You're
play
not
along.
crazy. The psychiatric hospital run by the Hôpital de Saint-Maurice in Paris really is located blank. Now use your device to type a lie that might fool the other players into believing it. If you can't think of anything in time, use the Lie For Me button for half the points. Do it now. Okay, now find the truth and enter it on your device.
So the idea in this is you got to come up with something that'll sound a bit fucked up, but at the same time have a ring of potential truth to it to try and lure people in.
Pick something.
Oh, cheers, Top. Thank you very much. I hope you had a good stream.
Let's see what
I didn't realise you were on. I know March was on. I don't know if you guys were on together. I'm gonna have to take a look at all my notifications tomorrow.
And that means...
So like, you can do it one or two ways.
Select a category.
Oh shit. I totally missed what was going on in the game.
Okay, here's the question. Captain Frodo, a contortionist with La Clique
Who won
Circus,
that last
can squeeze
question?
his entire body through a blank. Write your lies now.
So you can auto-host, which you just add people to a list, and then if they're on, no worries, man.
Hurry! Okay,
As always,
here are your
your hosts and everything are much appreciated. I don't know if your sound is on though, so. What was the thing? Hosting, yeah. So like, at the end of a stream, if you've got, say, a decent number, like
Okay, let's take a look.
I do it if there's two or more. One's kind of pointless. Plus, usually that one is me being picked up for having my stream running. Yay.
You tried the same with a badminton racket,
but
he couldn't get past his shuttlecock.
so you can raid, which basically sends people over, but then your channel starts hosting that person that you're raiding anyways, so you can do it that way. But then you get a notification, so and so raided for however with however many viewers, or you can host. So you just set your channel to host. So you can do like /host space and then the username of the person.
Okay, here's the question.
A
hostel in Iceland
and then
a 24-hour
your channel
live
just
video
will kick in with that person's stream. So your viewers remain pretty much there.
Hurry up, use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, where's the
But like
truth?
a lot of people will host. I don't know about this. What's the sim? Yeah, a lot of people will host, but because no one's on it, it doesn't do anything. So like, say for example, you're not streaming right now and you went to host.
Okay, what did everyone pick?
It'll maybe say that you're hosting for one viewer, but you're not, because it's just counting you, because that's your channel. But you're already in the channel watching the person, so well played, Ghost. Kind of like Lurk. Some people, I think, misunderstand how lurking works, where
and let's put this last one out of its misery.
You go in, you say lurk, and you go off, obviously you need to be watching it for it to count. But like, if the stream is muted, it doesn't count that either.
This is round 2, which means all point values are doubled. And don't forget to use that defibrillator.
But there's also broken
already.
things on
It's
Twitch,
gone
so
after
there's a
round
lot
2.
of things that people are gonna
Alright, pick a category.
second guessing and so on.
Okay, here's the question. Science author Maria
Like the
Jesus
viewer count is
Portality
majorly
has
broken.
a strange hypothesis which states that eating blank can strengthen your immune system. Enter your lies now. Okay, find the truth.
Bats, I'm assuming, is a COVID-19 reference. Excuse me. My stupidly late stream last night is coming back to bite me in the ass again for like the 3rd time now.
Alright, who picked what?
Fuck's sake. That seemed like the most reasonable.
And that's it. Nobody else's lies got
Did you not vote, Max? Or have you gone?
Select a category.
Ah, okay.
Okay, here's the question.
Maybe the booze doesn't
The
help either.
1897 wedding of Charlotte Weberg and Arthur St. Andressy was quite the unusual event, as some 5,000 guests showed up to witness the happy couple say their vows while they stood in blank. Input your lies now.
It doesn't happen very often, but if you type what the answer actually is,
Alright,
it won't let you. So at least you know. Cheers, Timework. Hope that's gone good. I got kind of fed up with COD earlier. Yeah, you enter any answer, but you want it to try and be believable, so that you get points. Because the more people that fall for your answer, your lie,
let's see what everybody picked.
the more points you earn. It's like there, Ghost had 1,000, and then I had 1,000 because you fell for it. And then I earn double for finding the correct answer.
This lie didn't get picked.
So it works even better when you've got more players, because then you can rack up loads of points. Because if you dupe them all...
Time to pick a category.
No, it's cool. But yeah, literally, you wanna...
Well, we ain't waiting forever.
You wanna kind of think what sounds like it would fit in as a real answer.
John Gorey was mocked by the press for his 1851 invention of the blank, and he ended up dying before his idea ever caught on. Enter your lies now. if you can't think of something. Okay, which one's the truth?
Again, it is kind of like
okay, let's take a look.
Quiplash, and the questions can be quite tough. So coming up with a good answer is not straightforward.
The ice machine was the forerunner of the refrigerator, which apparently people thought there was really no need for. Historical people are dumb, am I right? And we're done. This is the final fibbage. One question left for all the marbles, and everything is worth triple. Good luck. And now, your final fibbage question. Feminine-sounding middle name of actor Richard Gere.
I know the answer to this one.
Hurry up, use a suggestion if you can't think of anything.
Okay, no worries.
Okay, take a look and
I
find
might
the
make
truth.
this my last one because I am shattered. No, that's cool, man. Like I said, I think I don't want to be on my arse all day tomorrow and then have work the following. Like, I'm in work tomorrow now. But you know.
Okay, what did everyone pick?
Thank you. That's the right answer.
Ah, so that's what the
But no,
T
it's
stood for in
much
Dr. T
appreciated.
and the women. And these incredible bluffs somehow went unselected.
And what a way, finish on a high. Yay. But, yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. Again, depends on the weather. Might be later on, because we'll try and get the garden done. And the kids have got a means of going outside and getting out of fucking lockdown. Yeah, you're always here, man. You're like a staple part of Twitch right now. But have a good night, whatever you're getting up to, and thanks everyone for lurking, jumping in the chat, and being supportive as always. But I'm gonna head, probably have a smoke, and then hit the hay. But I'll catch you again soon. I'll try and raid who's on. Is there anyone on? Well, actually, Time Warp, are you streaming? Did you say you were streaming? Right, Saren's gone offline, so I can't raid her. Martz has gone offline, so I can't raid him. Who's still streaming? Sorry, I'm just waiting for a list to load up, see who's on. Oh, hang on. Where's he gone? Right, Ryan's online. Right, here we go.